Hi, everyone, and we're back for our midweek faith. How have you been? How was your week? How has everything been going for you? For me, it's been going very, very well. I've been pretty busy, kind of handling the things that, are pressing on my to-do list. I've been getting a lot done. I've been feeling super accomplished, and I can only hope the same for you. Um, we are in the midst of a very powerful energy that is making us, hopefully, a lot of us feel like there are lots of options and things that are flowing to us. A lot of creativity flowing through us as well. So I'm really thankful. I'm really grateful as usual. I'm thankful that you're here watching. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump in. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into our earth signs. So for our earth signs, we will have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And for our earth signs, what are we asking, showing, or telling them for this upcoming week, or as they are viewing this, and hopefully they're at the middle of their week and they could use a little bit of faith. Okay, so we're asking our earth signs to focus in on their heart chakra. Okay, in order to feel full joy, you will really have to tune into your heart. You will really have to tune into your feelings about things and what's going on, earth signs. Okay, it's very important to know when it's time to go, when it's time to exit a situation, when it's time to let things go, when it's time to just be ready to move forward. Okay, there's nothing to worry about, and there are a lot of blessings that are flowing to you, and they may even be in disguise. They may be disguised as more work, more opportunity, but that does equal you working a little bit harder, more strenuously. But there is a blessing in disguise that is around you, earth sign. Okay, don't forget to take time to play. That is very important. There's a lot of love around you, especially like relationship, marriage type of love, infatuation, just true love is around you. If you have a partner, then maybe your partner is extra loving during this time, or they're really realizing how much they love you and they're pouring a lot into you, earth sign. Okay. Also, if you are having any inclinations to go after something, this is the time to go for it. So if you're questioning if you should go for that job, or if you should go for that interview, or if you should, make that social media page or start that business, yes, go for it. Okay. Remembering the law of attraction is all up to you. The way you radiate your energy, where you put your effort, that is all up to you. Okay. If you're questioning your life purpose, I invite you to go back to that place of innocence that exists in you and that is very pure. Okay, Earth sign. There is a shower of abundance that's on its way for you, and you just have to be able to discern when is the perfect time. And if you're feeling like taking that leap of faith and you're saying, well, maybe I should, then most likely you should. Okay. Acceptance is very important. Knowing when to be assertive, that is also very important, earth signs. Okay. And then knowing if you need to take a direction change, or if you need to switch some things up, not being so caught up in, the minute details and the control of it all, and being free flowing in the way of accepting the fact that, this might be a change in direction, but it may be a blessing in disguise. Okay. There might be a creative project on the horizon for you, Earth sign. And also remembering that whatever comes to you is a trustworthy guidance. You can trust your intuition. You can trust what's coming to you, the signs, the messages. You can trust that. Okay. It's really important to know what you want and what you desire, Earth signs. Okay. Family is definitely on the forefront and definitely an important part of everything that you do, and we know that. And it is a time to know when to give and receive. Also, for my earth signs, I'm getting that you are not as grounded as you should be. So please take the time to do the grounding exercises and do the exercises that need to be done. And only you know what really benefits you. So if that means meditation, doing the meditation, if that means writing in your journal, all of those things, that's what that means. Okay. Focus on service and also focus on rewarding yourself. So having that healthy balance of I'm focused on me, I'm doing the things that I want, but I'm also giving back to others and those who need me. Let go of the past and any things that are holding you back, that are, in your mind and that are not leaving your mind, that are potentially holding you back from what's to come. Okay, steady progress is on the forefront. Have confidence in everything that is occurring. That is very, very important. It is a time of energy work and also noticing the signs, letting things go, release and surrender, really being able to discern what needs to be let go of and what is on the horizon to stay put and you to focus on. Okay, Earth signs. The ocean may be somewhere that you want to visit or tune into, whether it's vibrationally, the vibrations of the ocean and the waves, or it's actually physically going and taking yourself to the beach. But there is some connection that can occur there for you. Also, Earth signs, don't be afraid to be honest with yourself. Don't be afraid to ask God for what it is that you should do or what you desire. At your heart and your deepest depths, you are an entrepreneur. So there are opportunities all around you to really make what you want into something tangible. Okay. And also, when you're asking and you're saying your prayers, Earth signs, just remember that you do also have to listen. So you have to stay quiet and leave space for God. Leave space for people. A lot of times messages may come through others from God. You might hear things from other people that are exactly what you needed to hear, or the motivation that was really necessary to catapult you into the next phase. And what I'm saying to you is don't overtalk people that come with a message, because you can really miss out on what God is trying to tell you. So you have to have a healthy balance of communication and listening skills. Okay, Earth signs? Excuse me. And for our self-care, we are asking our earth signs to connect with your womb, really make sure your health is up to date, take a walk in nature, earth signs, and maybe watch a movie, doing some abundance planning and some dancing. Okay, moving of the body. That can also be associated with connecting with your womb and your sacral chakra, dancing. Next, let's jump into our fire signs. So for our fire signs, we will have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And what are we guiding or showing our fire signs during this time period? What are we asking them to do? What are we saying to them? We are saying to them, failure is not an option as long as you are in balance. As long as you're keeping your energy right, fire signs, failure is not an option. You will have everything you desire. Let's stop being in denial of things. Let's stop being in denial of our friendships or of people that are maybe not up to par. Maybe they're not delivering as we expected them to. We're saying to our fire signs that this is a time of adversity, but it's also a time of discipline. It's a time for you to stay focused. No more allowing the indecision to sway you on whether or not you should be doing something, fire sign. Not worrying about what the outcome is going to be, but really having freedom. The freedom of thought and expression and feeling, and the freedom of self-esteem, really to allow yourself to understand what you're worth, who you are to you, what you mean to yourself, and also holding space for grief. So if you have any grief within you, fire signs, be patient with yourself. Just know that it is through growth that we will be able to persevere to the next level of where we desire to go. Remembering to be of service to people, but not to the point where you have an empty cup. You can only pour from a full cup, fire signs, okay? Peace is very important, and carrying around guilt that destroys your peace is not a cocktail for success, okay? Fire signs, remember that it is important to find humor in things. It is important to trust God's plan. It's important for you to find the joy and find the happiness in whatever is going on. Acceptance will be the doorway or the key to the door for you to unlock your happiness. Accepting things as they are, not wanting to change them, and wanting to work toward the change. Not feeling like you want to trade in your whole life to go live another life. That's not it. That ain't it. Social media is a lie. All of it is not the truth. The way that people present themselves is not real. Comparison is the thief of joy, fire sign. So just remember, when in doubt, abundance is all around you. Everything belongs to you. You are on the right track. Love is all around you. And also, fire signs, if you're feeling lonely, just know, the affirmation for that is, I know I am never alone. Okay, so remind yourself that you are not alone. Remind yourself that your health is important, and above all, fire signs, stay grateful. Stay in gratitude, because that is what's going to up your ante. That's what's going to take you to the next level. That's what's going to take you to where you want to go. Okay. The affirmation for gratitude, just in case you need to be reminded, is, I am thankful for this life and the opportunity it presents. Okay. Just remember that if you're questioning your purpose and it is reflecting in how you feel about your happiness, success is right there. If we are measuring happiness by what success means, or what success by what happiness means, or how much we have accomplished, we might not feel happy for much of anything at all. Okay, fire signs. So just remember, we're not playing the blame game. We're not envious of others. We are living in our imagination and really curating the life that we want. Okay, we are empathetic, and we are surrendering, and we are living in and by surrender to God, to know that life is going to be beautiful. And it takes a lot of courage to do so, fire signs. Okay, the fear, put the fear away, put the pride away, and let yourself change. Let yourself grow. And don't be worried about the judgment, because anyone that has to say, well, you've changed and you're different, probably doesn't need to be in your life anyway. Okay, if people can't go with the flow of where you are in life and what's going on, then they don't need to be in your life. Because I truly believe that if people want to be in your life for multiple seasons, then they have to be able to go with the changes of your weather. Okay. And for self-care, what are we asking our fire signs to do? We're asking our fire signs to journal. We're also asking them to specifically journal what's occurring, journal what is happening in your dreams, if you are having any dreams, fire signs. Also clearing your energy field, cleaning up your space, doing some aromatherapy, making a nice meal for yourself. Okay, fire sign, those are going to be things that we want for you to do this week. Okay. So next we have our water signs. So for our water signs, we have Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So for our water signs, what are we guiding them toward, away from, or telling them for this week or whenever they see this? We are telling our water signs that it is really important that you look at the bigger picture. Your hard work is truly paying off. All you need is a practical plan for all of your dreams and desires. Now, that's going to require you to take time for healing. That may require you to know when it's a time to give rather than to take. It's going to require you to remember or acknowledge or notice when the energy is gaining momentum, when you should be maximizing it and really going with the flow of the current. And sometimes that might be a little bit faster than you're used to, or a little bit slower than you used to, right? The answers that you seek are all around you, but what you really need to be asking yourself is what you need to release in order to be the most authentic and beautiful and abundant version of yourself. Okay, emotions may be running high, but don't let your past hold you back. Please expect a powerful change in all that you do. Expect changes all around you. Releasing negativity is very important. Finding an outlet for yourself to be able to let go of whatever it is that is inside of you that may not be the most positive, or thoughts, self-limiting beliefs, anything that is hindering you from showing up as your best self. All of those negative self-talk things, we need to release them. We need to acknowledge them, yet release them, okay? Hold your vision close, water signs, okay? Communication is key. It's time to take action, and when you take action, take time to breathe. Take a special time out for rest, for refilling your cup, to recharge. Those things are very important, water sign, okay? Show the world who you really are, and take the time to meditate and contemplate on the decisions that need to be made, because if you are just jumping and leaping, that's beautiful, but you have to take time to really meditate and contemplate on things. You can't just do whatever, okay? Prosperity lies ahead, but only if you believe in the impossible. Confidence is your key to success, and it is very important that you know, notice, and pay attention to what is occurring. Don't let your pride get in the way, even though your confidence is your key to success. There is a healthy balance there, okay? Luck is always on your side, and you need to know that it is important to work through anxiety, to work through fears, and to really get to the bottom and the root of what is causing it, water signs, okay? Be bold and don't be afraid to make the first move, okay? Knowing when something will come of nothing or nothing will come of something is a very powerful tool of discernment. I expect you to know this, but only you will only know it if you're taking the time to be connected spiritually to something bigger than yourself, okay? Step out of your comfort zone, surrender to the divine, and really know you are protected. Your loved ones are safe. Your commitment may be being tested, but that doesn't mean that it's being tested for you to give up. All great things come with hard work, no matter what way, shape, or form. Whether it's a job working for someone else or you're working in your business for 20 hours a day. Commitment is tested for the things that are truly worth it, even in marriage, relationships, love, friendships even, okay? Remember, water sign, you are good enough, okay? You are good enough to have your dreams come true. Please have faith in those dreams, water signs, and create a sense of balance for yourself, to know that nothing is set in stone. Things can be as we desire them to be, yet everything will be God's will, or at God's will, or at the will of what God desires for us, okay? However, if you don't give God a plan, or ask God, or tell him where you need things to go, he is going to blindly bless you. So why not ask specifically for what you want? For self-care for our water signs, we're asking you to make sure you're nourishing your temple properly, maybe engaging in some sound healing, water signs, okay? Connecting with fire, reading, resting, and giving yourself, a sweet treat also, okay? Water signs, syncing with the moon also. Last but not least, it is Gemini season, and we have our air signs. So for our air signs, we will have Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So for our air signs, what are we asking, showing, telling, or requesting of them during this time? Whenever they see this, it will apply to them. So we are telling our air signs to let go of any guilt and not allow that to take over whatever it is you're trying to connect to right now. Just know that a breakthrough is upon you, but it may occur after you have completely suppressed a lot of emotion. So we're asking you to not do so much suppressing of the emotion, and to not get overly political about the thought process of everything that's occurring for you right now, air signs, okay? Maturity is very important, and having maturity in your thought process is also very important, air signs. Remembering not to project whatever it is that's going on in your life, and remembering that comparison is the thief of joy in any and every situation. If you are questioning your existence, air signs, we have to know that whatever it may be that you desire is on its way to fruition. Okay, abundance is all around you, air signs, but only after you participate and you really partake in whatever it is that you are manifesting. If you are going back and forth with your thought process, because we can, or we have control, that doesn't mean that we should go back and forth. Okay, air signs, staying connected to source and your awareness will be a large and major key in everything that you do, air signs. Understanding that sometimes you have to slow down to speed up is a part of the very process that you're going through on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes it might feel like you're going too slow. Sometimes it might feel like you're going too fast. But either way, what your job is to do is to be able to go with the flow of that current, is to go with the flow of how God is wanting things to flow in every single moment, and stop fighting against it. Okay. Air signs, if you are tired, please get rest. Nothing will come of you overworking yourself to the point where now you can't think straight, and morally you're not making the best decisions. Being overworked will cause you to make decisions that are not morally aligned with who you are. Also remembering that being an insider of your life and not an outsider, not looking at your life as an outsider looking in, but really being involved in your life is very important, so that you can think beyond illusion and connect to that third eye, air signs. There's a lot of integration of different possibilities going on, and that will occur after you understand the meaning of compromise. Now, not compromising yourself, but compromising in situations. Okay, air signs. It is also important that you remember that it is through patience that you will be able to find the creativity you're looking for. If you are in or on or in the thick of endeavors that are requiring you to let go, please tap into your relationship with God so that you can use those tools to navigate through whatever it is occurring right now. It is very important to stay connected to your consciousness. Playfulness is important, and consciousness plus playfulness will equal you understanding and identifying your inner voice. Staying connected to the Creator and knowing and understanding sadness, happiness, all of the emotions of life is very important. Remember to celebrate your wins. Remember to live in abundance. That is a mindset. It's not physical. Okay. But if the mindset is there, it will become physical. Remember that there is a sense of ordinariness of life that's really important for you to appreciate, love, and experience before you get to the next level of where you desire to go. A lot of times things get taken for granted. So appreciating the nothingness of life is also very important. Success is on the way, but it only may occur after different people or things or places, habits have fallen away from you. And when they do fall away from you, it is important for you to remember to not become rebellious, because these things may make you angry. Seeing someone's true character may not sit well with you, but at the end of the day, the ultimate outcome will be success, and you have to remember to maintain your innocence through that and not become rebellious. Stop being lazy, air signs. If there is any laziness around you, don't allow that to deter you from your healing and your connection to God. Living in the moment is also very important. By doing so, you will really be able to change the trajectory of a lot of things that you may not find appealing or like. And then going with the flow, as we already previously discussed. Going with the flow of what God has for you will allow you to know that you are being guided and you are aligned in whatever it is that you are doing. Trust the process, and also know that as you trust the process, this is a time of transformation. It may feel like isolation, but it's really through the silence that you're going to be receptive to completing your puzzle and really going to the next level of where you want to go. Stop clinging to the past, and let's stop postponing things and really get current with everything that's going on. Okay, and then for our crystal of the week, we have emeralds. Emerald is lush and reminiscent of the green of spring. Emerald is known as a stone of successful love, stimulating loyalty, partnership, and friendship. Emerald opens up a heart chakra, the heart chakra, healing the auric field with unconditional love, hope, and joy. With exuberance and a lust for life, the emerald is a sign for new beginnings and is a fresh step in life, radiating health, prosperity, and vitality. Grow in the direction of your dreams and nurture yourself along the way. You deserve the riches that life has to offer you. Okay, so that's going to be our crystal of the week. And last but not least, I just want to say, please give me topics to talk about, because finding topics to talk about is becoming I'm overthinking it. So if you could help me out by sending me topics or things that you want to hear or want to talk about or want answered, I would really, really love and appreciate that. Yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week for our midweek fave. Bye.